Today I'm sharing with you my simple 5 ingredient rumble recipe. This is a family favourite that we make every single Christmas. So the first thing that you will need are some sweet biscuits. I like to use the milk arrowroot biscuits, but any sweet biscuits will do. And if you don't have a food processor to crumb your biscuits, that's not a big deal. You can just pop a few into a Ziploc bag at a time and use a rolling pin or similar to smash them into fine crumbs. I actually find this easier to do because it means one less thing to wash up at the end, and it means the kids can help out too, and they love doing this step. It really doesn't take all that long either. And don't worry if you've got a few slightly larger bits in there, they'll all mix in fine. And you'll want a large bowl because all these ingredients do tend to fly out everywhere if you don't have a deep bowl, so make sure you do use a larger one. Add all of your biscuits into the bottom. And then our next ingredient is 1 cup of coconut, followed by 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Make sure you do remember to sift it. I forgot to do that today, and there was a few big lumps. Not a big deal, but of course, better if you do remember. So mix your dry ingredients all together. And once they're combined, you can add in your sweetened condensed milk. And very Australian, I've got my Bundaberg rum. And I tend to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of rum to my mixture. Depending on how strong of a rum flavour you want, you might want to add a little bit more, a little bit less. We also do tend to do a second batch that has no rum in it. That's more for the kids. And then combine all of your ingredients until they are well mixed and you get a nice sticky consistency. And then put some extra coconut into a bowl and start rolling your rum balls. So from this mixture, I tend to get about 38 to 40 rum balls, which is why we do a second batch, because that doesn't last too long. Once you've rolled them, make sure it's nice and firm, and then roll it in the coconut. And then repeat with the rest of your mixture. So this is a really easy recipe to get the kids involved in if you do have kids and you want to get them helping with the Christmas baking. This is always the first recipe we make every year because we always make it early and we put them in the freezer because that way they're ready to go. It's one less thing to do right before Christmas. And you will get very, very sticky hands. So like I said, you can store them in the freezer or you can put them in the fridge. They defrost really quickly and they taste delicious on a hot summer day here in Australia for Christmas.